Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Persijap Jepara
Have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then.
Diogo Brito. Jose Thierry. Diogo Brito. Carlos França.
Might just make this.
Borja Martinez. Jose Thierry. Borja Martinez. Rahmat Hidayat.
Forwards and with intent.
Andrei Alba. Luka Domancic. Dusan Mijic.
Dan Stanto. One ball looking to counter.
Diogo Brito.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Luka Domancic.
Gets over and intercepts.
Febri Hariadi.
Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Comes out the supply.
Dimitri.
Over to the left. Such a clever touch. Dan Stanto. Out to the left it goes. Here's the delivery. Cleared away.
Rahmat Hidayat. Carlos França.
Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dimitri! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried there. Diogo Brito. Borja Martinez. Rahmat Hidayat. Irfan Jauhari.
Stood up well to him there.
Eki Taufik. Eki Taufik.
Got a long way forward to join the attack. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Persis solo.
Starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Pitches it off him. Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Forward it goes. Oh, he's found some space here.
Irfan Jauhari.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined.
Abdullah Sudi.
Inch of an hour played.
Persijap Jepara.
So far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Iker Guarrocene. Firman Ramadan.
That is lovely. Made out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Luka Domancic. Borja Herrera. Carlos França. Carlos França.
Swing down that right flank.
Oh, that's neat. Lobbed in behind. Crossed into the... That's it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Out to the left it goes.
Diogo Brito.
Over to the left. Showing good feet. Good spot, he's seen the run. And a header! Goal! Persijap!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Persijap Jepara.
All first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Frensa.
Out to the left it goes. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Iker Guarrochena. Borja Herrera. Abdallah Sudi.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And the keeper's got it again.
Luka Domancic. Faqih Maulana. Roman Papaligan.
Chasing after it.
Jose Thierry. Borja Martinez.
Played up towards the front line.
Abdallah Sudi.
Out to the right. Lovely feet.
Borja Herrera.
That is a great ball. Has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Shot could be on. He's in here!
Persis solo.
Could start a counter here.
Irfan Jauhari. Dan Stanto. Andre Alba. Eki Taufik. Andre Alba. Eki Taufik.
Cross into the box.
Dimitri.
Plays it short. Heavy challenge. It's a throw. Some resolute defending there. There's some big running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ahmad Hidayat.
Moved on forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
That's tiny. In comes the cross. He's going to be pulled back for that one. That looks like a final warning. Still no power. And the goalkeeper's got a good arm to that. He's pulled him up for that challenge. He's had a hit!
Dimitri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Irfan Jauhari. Persijap Jepara.
Certainly forward there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Jose Thierry.
Puts it away. Played back in.
tanto time.
This is coming off in quick succession here.
Sturman Ramadan. Carlos França. Borja Martinez.
Fiddles it through.
Abdullah Sudi.
Showing plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Thank you, Taufik.
Gently down. And back to the keeper they go.
Borja Martinez.
And it's played forward.
Abdullah Sudi.
He's given away a free kick.
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Faqih Maulana.
Nice control. Cross goes a chance! Didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rarely made. Rahmat Hidayat.
That's been cut out, well played.
Stanto time. Faqih Maulana.
Threads one in. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved the ball away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice interception, well timed.
Dusan Bijik.
Cuts out the pass. Passing nice and neat. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. The referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Persijap Jepara.
We're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Febri Hariadi. Tanto. Andre Alba.
Danto. Forwards and with intent. They get a throw in.
Stanto Tan. Andre Alba.
Out towards the flank. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Danto. Got the shot away!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Firman Ramadan.
Played forward. And that has left him in a heap.
Febri Hariadi. Dimitri. Persis solo.
Looking to pass their way through.
Roman Tatariga.
There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well-timed, excellent interception. Defending and indecisive passing, no progress.
Borja Martinez.
Forward it goes. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Eki Taufik.
Danto.
Luka Dumancic. Dimitri.
Danto.
Febri Hariadi.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the runner.
Luka Dumancic. Andre Alba.
Danto. It's just beyond his reach. And that is as far as they're going to go. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Stanto Tan.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Carlos França. Jose Thierry.
Aim forwards. Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Luka Dumancic. Dimitri.
That has been cut short.
Borja Martinez. Carlos França. Iker Guarrochen. Borja Herrera.
Played out to the left flank. Swung over into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Febri Hariadi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Jose Thierry. Carlos França. Borja Martinez. Carlos França.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Luka Domancic. Irfan Jauhari. Jose Thierry.
Spots it and intercepts.
Rahmat Hidayat.
Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Borja Martinez.
And that is a little undercooked.
Irfan Jauhari. Dusan Mijic. Febri Hariadi.
Looks to get on the end of this.
And they've got a throw.
Rahmat Hidayat. Carlos França. Borja Martinez.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Andre Alba.
Shifted upfield.
Firman Ramadan. Rahmat Hidayat.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Andre Alba. Roman Papariga.
And he's onside. Spread out to the left. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too. Borja Herrera. Diogo Brito. Iker Guarrochena.
Moved on forwards. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking for options for movement.
Persis Sala.
Are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Borja Herrera. Rahmat Hidayat. Jose Thierry.
That's been drilled forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Luka Domancic.
Oh, can he get onto this? Referee's given a throw.
Carlos França. Rahmat Hidayat. Carlos França. Borja Herrera.
In comes the cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Persijap Jepara.
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played out to the left flank. Ball swung in.
Diogo Brito gets it away.
And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Martinez.
Interesting ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Borja Herrera. Borja Martinez.
Played out towards the right wing. Stitch defending, but that'll do. It is a corner. Checks on the touchline.
A change. That's it. Look, you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. He was looking very, very late.
Now a second chance to counter. Great run on the overlap here. He's in a good position here.
Persis
Really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Persijap Jepara
Have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina is called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Borja Martinez.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Rahmat Hidayat. Najib Yakubu. Abdullah Sudi.
This is not necessary. It was coming. That's a yellow card.
Rahmat Hidayat.
That's nice.
Borja Martinez. Borja Herrera.
The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here.
Steven Ramadan. Iker Goruchina.
Looking to get on the end of this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Searching ball that into space.
Persis
Need to give it everything they have. Kitchen sink included.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. That's good play.
Faqih Maulana.
That's very neat.
Dimitri.
Nice physical challenge.
Persis solo.
Get it back again.
Abdullah Sudi. Persijap Jepara.
Finding their passes.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's away we go then.
Dimitri. Dusan Mijic. Andrei Alba. Dusan Mijic.
Played towards the front line. It's a throw in.
Borja Herrera. Rashman Hidayat. Borja Martinez.
This has had a shot! And that's aimed into the middle.
Eki Taufik.
Gets rid without sophistication.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Diogo Brito.
Shifted upfield.
Borja Herrera.
Over to the left. That's tiny. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short.
Persis solo.
Can counter promptly here.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, important interception.
Andre Alba.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Andre Alba.
He's given away a free kick. Tries to get it clear.
Borja Martinez.
He's tried one! Clears it out of harm's way.
Roman Papariga.
He's found a way through. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get away here? Do you have a chance to counter here? It's been knocked clear.
Borja Herrera.
Carlos Franza! It's off target and by quite a way.
Mijic. Eki Taufik. Roman Papariga.
He's onto it in a flash. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Stanto Tan.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ups for safety. That is a great... He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Eki Taufik.
It's forced to go back.
play. Andre Alba.
Out to the left it goes.
Febri Hariadi.
Looks to get on the end of this.
Carlos Frenson.
Out wide and in space.
Luka Dumancic.
Getting this one clear.
Faqih Maulana. Luka Dumancic.
And it's played forward. Played out to the left flank.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Here comes another cross. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. He's free, he has got space. Iker Persijap! Goal! Persijap! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Persijap Jepara.
Take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Iker Guarrocek. Borja Martinez. Persijap Jepara.
Very much in charge here, dominating possession, the ball to the group.
Running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The assistant referee finally gives him a foul.
Faqih Maulana. Roman Papadiga.
It's played into the middle. Has been knocked clear.
Carlos Frenson. Abdallah Sudi.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Borja Herrera.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee will show him a yellow card. Delightful. Abdullah and into the pieces. Didn't believe him, just needed better contact.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Now here's a good battle to bicep. Played into the middle. Sees it all the way. Clearly ready with that. There's plenty of really nice passing.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Dimitri. Skill approach does pay off here.
Dimitri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Carlos Lorenzo. Herrera clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Dimitri.
Played out to the right.
Jose Thierry. Persijap Jepara.
One up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Persijap Jepara.
Looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Not the most accurate pass.
Jose Tiri. Rahmat Hidayat. Luka Domancic. Andre Alba. Hakim Ouattara.
Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. It's a little off target.
It's good defending, very good defending.
It's forced to go back. Plays it from a quarterback position.
Hakim Ouattara. Andre Alba.
Gently done. Start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Rahmat Hidayat.
Forward it goes.
Fabri Hariadi.
Danto. Forwards and with intent.
Andre Alba.
Cross goes in there. First 45 minutes are to the end of the first half. Both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Persijap Jepara.
Deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Persijap Jepara.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's run loose here. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. From a towering header. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Persijap Jepara.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rahmat Hidayat. Karl Frense.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Fabri Hariadi.
Producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Played out to the left flank.
Carlos Frense. Borja Herrera. Hakim Ouattara.
Cuts out the pass. Some resolute defending there.
Borja Herrera.
Now, great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Stantotan. Luka Domancic. Dusan Mijic.
Moved on forwards. Dan Stanto.
Faqih Maulana.
Fiddles it through. Aimed into... Hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Rahmat Hidayat.
Ball is over the line.
Febri Hariadi.
Nice bit of trickery. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards.
Luka Domancic. Dimitri.
And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.